11 hours. That's how long Sarah Boone left Jorge Torres zipped up inside of a suitcase until the man eventually died. Now, that same Sarah Boone is facing trial, and she's gone through 8 attorneys before a judge finally decided that she's just going to need to represent herself.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Sorry, Rich. Just tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing, like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
He was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Right, is he breathing?
No.
I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay.
Purple.
Okay, listen to me. Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay,
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, ma'am, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Okay, ma'am.
Please! Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay, listen to me. Place the heel of your hand right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3.
I fell asleep. When did you do CPR? This morning. When I found it. Before you called? Yes! It's 1 o'clock right now. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys. So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning? Yes. Okay. And then I called him while I was doing CPR. What time did you start? Probably, give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay? Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so cut now right now. He thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase, so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you, and I'll zip you up, make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. You zipped him in there? Yes. Thought it would be funny a little bit. It was. We both were laughing about it. Okay. And then I fell asleep. Where did you fall asleep at? Upstairs. In your bedroom? Yes.
I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in the bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you. And you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
Again?
I would never do that to George.
You did.
Not intentionally. Know that.
I don't.
Know that.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol is a shitty thing. It's alcohol. Not, again, the reason that you all,
Please sit down.
listen to me.
Please sit down.
You all, listen. I did not intentionally kill him.
I'm not a cowboy. Listen, I'm gonna make you sweat, make you wet, make you wet, wet, wet. I'm gonna make you scared, little baby, pissing in your vessel pressure.
Vault unlocked. Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle. And this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys. If you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. And before you guys leave out of here, please do drop me a comment in the comment section down below. In this video, you guys, I want to talk about Sarah Boone, right? This is the lady that left her man in a suitcase for 9 hours, drunk, and then went upstairs to go and sleep. This is how it happened. One night, they drink. And she's like, baby, let's play this freaky deaky game of hide and seek. It's going to be sexy. And he's like, yeah, I'm in for it. And then they drunk or high or whatever they are. And then he's like, where am I going to hide? I don't understand. How are you playing hide and go seek? And you're asking the person that has to go and find you, where am I going to hide? But anyway, she says, in that suitcase. And I'll zip you up and pretend. Obviously, they are inebriated and everything is crazy. It's going to be sexy. So he goes into the suitcase and then she zips him up. They are drunk. She goes and she sits on the couch. And then they talking, whatnot. At some point, he's like, okay, now you can let me out. I can't really breathe and it's uncomfortable in the suitcase. And then she's like, nope, not happening, Joe. You're going to stay in that suitcase. For every other time that you have abused me or hurt me or whatever, she's laughing. On the video, you can actually literally hear that she is inebriated because she's slurring her words, right? And he's like, no, Sarah, I'm actually really not comfortable anymore. Can you please let me out? And she's like, no, now you're going to learn. Ha, 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 ha. She's actually drunk to the point of passing out now because she cannot gauge that the situation is getting serious. And she's probably thinking, you've hurt me so many times, whether it was physically, emotionally, it doesn't matter. But that's what she's thinking, like, yeah, stay in that stuffed suitcase. It's not a box, it's a suitcase. She's probably thinking, he'll be fine. But also she's being a bitch because I'm claustrophobic. Even just getting into an elevator. I used to live on the 11th floor in college. I'd rather walk than to be in an elevator. If I can walk those few stairs, and I used to live on the 11th floor, I'm taking that option. They make me feel so uncomfortable. Not gonna bring in a suitcase. I can't stand a place where I feel like I can't get out. I can't breathe. I'm going to the air's finishing, and maybe if there's other people around, I feel like you're finishing the air. I need something. Give me a straw, anything. I have to get out. At some point, even if maybe you are not claustrophobic, but if you are in the suitcase, you're gonna become claustrophobic. That is so traumatic. Being locked up in jail. That's where prisoners belong. Young girl. That's why even they lose their minds, because you're locked up. Even if you can walk 4 steps in your jail cell, it's still claustrophobic. You're in a cage. So she's sitting there on the couch, telling him his business. And she's like, I'm not letting you out. You deserve it. Stay in there. She's drunk. He's trying to get out. He can't. Obviously, now the air is actually really getting finished in there. Plus, when you panic, you are burning off more energy than what you are preserving to preserve your life. In her drunken state, she goes upstairs and she passes out. She leaves that guy there. She left him in that suitcase for, I think it was 9 to 11 hours. In the morning, she's like, you know when you wake up from that drunken sleep? The one I was telling you about when you're really, really thirsty and the water's like, yo, this is gold. Water. You know what I mean? She wakes up from that. She runs downstairs to go and zip it open. Guess what? The guy is gone. He perished. He panicked to the point where he perished. He could not breathe in there. She calls the cops and she's like, I just woke up and my guy is dead. We were playing a sexy game and I forgot about him. I passed out and now he's not breathing. I've tried to do CPR, but it's not working. He's actually gone. It was a mistake. Can you guys please come? They get there and in that hungover state, she's even asking for a cool drink. She's so thirsty. Yaman, the water. And the guy is dead. She killed him. And the crazy thing is, while she was sitting on that chair, when she was slurring, she was recording. It was funny to her at that time. And also, she was getting him back for all the abuse. She was recording it. It's still on her phone. She probably even forgot that she recorded it. But you know how it goes. When you are getting locked up for something like this, they take your phones and your stuff and your gadgets because there's always information there. There's a text, a phone call, something for the case. They discover that video. Locked up. And she's telling, when they get to the police station, she's telling them, I didn't intend to do this. And they telling her, it doesn't really matter because the things that you were saying to him, and he was begging you to let him out and you said no. He was telling you how uncomfortable he is in there. He can't breathe. You literally said no. You laughed about it. Then you walked past the suitcase, up the stairs. You got into the bed and then you passed out. You killed that guy. Because if you don't render aid and you are within a situation, you are part of the situation. You're a problem. If you can render aid and you are not in any physical danger, you have to render aid. You have to render aid. And now she has a video of her saying, I'm not going to open up your mother, you know. You did wada. She's saying it's not intentional. But the courts being the courts, the cops being the cops, the situation and how it looks, it's like she did it on purpose. You see how dangerous alcohol is? I told you guys, you can kill someone by mistake. Even if you are just trying to mess with them, you can kill someone by mistake, especially if you are a person that passes out. I used to be like this, guys, where there's bits and pieces of the night that I don't remember. And I would ask my sister or my friends, and even my man, what happened in this section of the night? I only remember till this point. And they puzzled because it doesn't happen to them. Their brain doesn't shut down like mine. My body can't take it. Your soul can't take it anymore. It becomes it's dangerous now. It's bad. It leaves. And that's when the other spirits can come in and take a joyride. And they would say, but you were participating in the game. We played a game. How they showed me the video. We were all having a great time. We were dancing. I'm just sitting there thinking, yo, I wasn't there. And if I'm watching that video and I'm looking at myself, looking at my eyes, I'm just like, that wasn't me. That was not me. That's why I know my limit. I know what I should not drink, what I can drink to keep me in a happy mood. Oh, I can, participate, play games, whatever. I know when not to cross the line. I'm not trying to leave my body, but ever again. Ever again. That thing is so painful. So if you are a person like that, you could kill someone. By mistake. And you think that you were just being a bitch. You were playing this game, and you're teaching him a lesson. And then the person dies. Now you're going to jail for life. And if you're in a country or state or whatever that has the penalty, which they should bring it back, you're going to... By mistake. By mistake. And the fact that they won't say it's for that lady's second-degree murder because the things that she was saying in the video and she was recording it, she was mentioning how he hurt her. Physically, emotionally, it seems like what? It was premeditated. That's just murder. You planned it. And you were the one that said, let's play this game. $1. Now you're really going in there for life or something like that. It's bad. It's bad. She didn't physically stab him, shoot him, thrust him. She zipped it up and then refused to open it when he said, I'm enough now. I'm enough of the game. I can't do this anymore. And she said, no, you're staying in there. She went upstairs, out of her mind, drunk. And I'm not making excuses for her. This is the reason why I tell you guys about this alcohol situation. Alcohol is a very dangerous drug. And if you don't know now I must just have force awareness and I'm fine. If you don't know that, you're going to have a problem because you're going to want to have shooters and all these things. You're going to have a problem. And that's why sometimes you might think to yourself, okay, I've had my force awareness. I'm good. But on this particular day, you're having way too much fun. You're going to have shots. The next morning, you're going to feel guilty. And then you're gonna get those looks. The things you were saying. You were so rude all of a sudden. And you know that it is not you. But as much as you would say to another person, you can't just blame it on the alcohol. I do believe you really can. Because you leave your body. Your thing is for you not to get to a point of where you are blaming it on the alcohol. Don't drink to a point where you are living tipsyville. Be tipsy and then leave. Stop drinking. You are crossing over to another realm. You are leaving your body. Now you have to apologize. You're always going to be apologizing. You're the problem. Trust me. I know. I'm not going back to apologizing, Bill. No better now. I'm much older. But I know how that feels. I can relate. Imagine murderalizing. I think that's one of my deepest fears. To get to that point and I murderalize someone. Because sometimes, you have emotions and thoughts and stuff that are buried in your subconscious. And then when you get drunk, those demons that want to take a joyride in your body, they bring it all up. Now, you crazy. You're hurting people's feelings. And then when they still here? Because not everybody leaves their body. Not everybody does. This is a fact. Some people can drink to a stupor and they still remember everything. You that forgets. Passing out doesn't mean you fell asleep. You passed out, you slouched. No. Because that's me and what I experienced. I was still active. But at a certain point, maybe when I had that last flaming Lamborghini, then and I lifted my head, gone. Now I forget everything else. You remember to a certain point, you really can. But then there comes that point, exactly me, man. It doesn't mean that you slouched back, you became a drunken mess, falling all over. No. You left your brain. You left your body. That lady left her body. And even if you sound coherent, I promise you guys, I'm not lying. This was me. You are coherent. You are functioning. You are functioning. But you're gone. It's not you. And it seems like some of these demons, when they inhabit your body, there's certain things that they won't do. But then there's certain things that they will. With me, it was always, you see, I talk a lot. I'm like tell you now, that's how I got. I would hurt people's feelings with the truth. I would really hurt people's feelings. You see, that is already a characteristic trait that I have, just generally. Now, put all of that booze, flaming Lamborghini. I leave the building, and whoever's coming in now, even worse. My words would destroy people's, your soul. Truths that you shouldn't say just on a normal day. Or if you're going to tell someone that kind of truth, you're going to ease into it and you meet them at a level where they will have a proper understanding, where they can receive the information properly. But when I was there, oh no, I feel like in those moments, my intention was to actually hurt you. And it wasn't even me, because I cannot remember those moments. But everyone has always said, you're so mean. You really crushed my soul. People are waking up with puffy eyes. Now I'm waking up, hey, everybody. It's now you see the faces. Oh, what did I say? They were crying. Their puffy eyes are from the crying. Because I told you you're in Dallas. One told them. So, I know my place. It's either you don't drink or you stick to a minimum of this and only this brand. Never go beyond. I'm not doing that. Because as much as you leave your body, remnants of you still exist when you are passed out. Like I said, you're not sleeping. You're going to get to sleeping once the night is done. But remnants of you still exist. But they amplified and mean. That was me. Type of situation. Right? Anyway, that happened to Sarah Boone. Now she's locked up. Be careful, you guys. Bourgeois is very dangerous. And now that Bill Gates is involved in Bourgeois, there's going to be a problem. My minimum, if I'm drinking Savannah, is 4. If I'm drinking JC LaRue cans, I can do 6. And that is the end of the game. If I try to be cool, maybe have a shot of tequila, it's over. But now that Bill Gates is involved, maybe even that Savannah and that what it's not safe anymore. Maybe I must choose Savannah 2, JC LaRue cans 3, half. But definitely for me, no shots of nothing else, and no mixing. I won't. And I'm not gonna say that I'm sturdy. There's sometimes where I think I can do this. I can have some tequila, maybe 2, and then I'm like, maybe another one, and it's like, oh, but at least I have people around me that know would say, my sister, you're good now. You understand? Let's eat, let's drink some water or something, because if I go further, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna leave the happy tipsy Lynn to something else, and it's not nice. And how many of you are the same? You see that nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect, but we try. And you learn yourself. Let's just say you don't want to give up drinking and having a good time, whatever. Then you must understand where your limits are. Even if it means that go home on a Saturday, don't go out, and practice. That's how I learned my limits. Practice. Buy this. Drink these 4 Savannahs. Oh, okay. Now this is the feeling that I feel safe. And then don't go further. And see what happens tomorrow morning. If you're fine, that's your limit. Practice. If you're not ready to just let it go. If you still want to have fun with everybody else. But don't cross your limit. Because you're going to be like Sarah Boone. And you're going to become an eliminator. That's a problem. A mistake. Right? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. And before you guys leave out of here, please do drop me a comment in the comment section down below. And then please, if you don't mind, tell me what your situations were when you left the building. Are you still in that tricky situation? Do you now know your limits as you get older or wiser? Are you taking care of yourselves? You understand? Or are you still struggling with that, thinking that you can keep up with everybody else? And has it ever actually crossed your mind as well, like myself, that if I'm leaving the building when I'm too intoxicated, I could do something really, really bad? Has it ever crossed your mind? Type of situation. Let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Drink responsibly and take care of yourselves.